Well, fishers, we've got a reasonable fishing report for you at the moment. The weather's picking up, the fishermen are getting out there, so the reports are flowing in a little bit better than they have been. Things are looking pretty promising. Dartmouth Dam isn't too bad. There's a few fish coming out of there at the moment. The Reg Dam just below Dartmouth seems to be fishing a lot better than what the lake itself is. Off the bank with bait seems to be pretty consistent. Scrubworms under a float or even off the bottom are doing all right. But if you're trolling Dart, same as the last couple of weeks, a few deep, few on the surface. Forward fenders and worms seems to be the most consistent option there. Seems to be okay. Hume Weir getting some much better reports out of the Hume Weir. Very, very big trout coming out of it. A few up around the 8 pound mark again this week. So as you can see, they're pretty consistent now. Every second or third boat's coming in with a couple of big trout. All you need to do is find the bait balls or the very small schools of redfin, and the trout are trying to round them up and feed on them at the moment. So just troll around those with CC minnows, jackals, any McGrath lure or even a merlin will do the job. The CC minnow's been one of the standout lures down there, so a lot of success down there. A few yellows coming out as well in the trolling process, and also the odd big redfin, so it's looking real promising. No reports from Wagga, still pretty dead down there. The Murray below, Hume Weir is fishing okay, a few trout coming out of there. Getting some good cod out of the river here, mainly on bait. It's a fair bit of height coming into the river at the moment, so it should clear up in the next couple of days. Cross our fingers on that one and hope. So a little bit of action out of the Murrumbidgee, Olmea Creek's pretty much the same story, a little bit of activity there, so it's looking promising. Blowering Dam, some good reports out of Blowering. Off the Beakwood Bay, still a few cod, but the big redfin are starting to move at Blowering in about 60 feet of water. So keep in mind you've got to look for the schools in the deeper water. Blades and ice jigs seem to do the job nicely. And if you're using a blade or an ice jig, put a soft plastic or green grunter just above it. You'll get some great results. Talbingo's fair. Yugonbean, Jindabyne, stand out at the moment. Absolutely fantastic. The Albury boys have been ringing me every second day. They're up there at the moment, have been for last week, and they're catching big numbers of big trout up there. Believe it or not, on Mast 5s and Transams, trolling them, they're doing extremely well. Getting a few on CC minnows as well, but those Mast 5 Transam scenarios are doing extremely well. Some of the fish are there 6, 7 and 8 pound, not much smaller than about 5 pound at the moment using those lures, so some really good results. So good luck and good fishing. This is Compleat English Fishing Report for this week.